Hello, welcome back to Beholdle, everyone's favourite 3.5e D&D monster guessing game. Man, that's a mouthful. I need a better way of describing it that isn't such a gobful. I'm late. I know I'm late. It's been a long day. Real life got in the way. So it's a late go on Beholdle today. I'm not going to explain the whole game because we're on a bit of time pressure to get this done. So let's just rock straight in, assume you know what's going on. And if you don't, go watch a previous VOD, and I'm sure you'll get the gist pretty quickly. We're going to start with our huge water elemental to get our initial information, and then we shall see what we can extrapolate from here. Well, smaller than huge, smaller than CR6, so something small, and already I'm leaning towards a humanoid NPC. The any environment kind of rules out a lot of the other stuff. Not necessarily rules it out, but lessens the likelihood. Not extraplanar, so that's outsiders mostly out of the window. Not necessarily, but likely. It's pretty logical for me to hit an NPC from the material plane that's not in the MM1 and see what we get. And something that isn't traditionally flat good, flat evil. There's a few options that spring to mind. Kind of depends which way we wanna go. I think we don't necessarily want a named NPC if we're under CR6. It could be, but most named NPCs fall into the sort of middle bracket, like late tier 2, early tier 3, sort of 8 to 12 is very commonplace for named NPCs. So I think we're looking for something more generic. Do we have any? Yeah, something like this. I don't know if a gnome necessarily, but it's that sort of thing that I'm leaning towards. I'm gonna get it for the size info. Okay, we have a subtype. Very interesting. Right, so we are on the material plane. We are not good. We're evil. Sorry, we're not good, we're neutral. We already knew that. We didn't get a hit on the lawful or chaos. I thought gnomes would be chaotic, but I guess not. We know we're CR3, so yeah, this is definitely something generic. I doubt this is a named NPC. Subtype is interesting. For an any, so not aquatic. So most likely medium. Shape changer, maybe? Were creature? Changeling scout? Changeling spy? Not a shape changer. Okay. Not a shape changer. What else is it gonna have as a subtype? Goblinoid? With neutral, though? God, I feel like there is one. I feel like there is a bloody neutral goblin. What is it called? It has a specific name. I don't think it includes the word goblin, but there's one in Sandstorm, a goblin offshoot race that isn't evil. It doesn't have to be that, but that is where I'm leaning towards. What other subtypes could it be? It's not going to be augmented if it's flat human. It's not going to be... I mean, it could be aquatic. As unlikely as that seems, it's not impossible. So we could hit up like a Kuato or something like that. But they would almost certainly have any aquatic as their environment if they were aquatic. could be something dumb like dragon-blooded. If it's like a dragonborn, something like that, something from Races of the Dragon. Especially with the neutral, maybe. Could be psionic. What psionic humanoid races are there? Oh god, with the chips in their skin. Something. Oh god, what are they called? Elan. Oh, they're aberrations, apparently. Not psionic anyway, so that takes care of that little question. Okay, not psionic. So, do we try Dragon Blood? Do we have? And I have a Dragonborn Barbarian. He's got to be more than CR3, right? I think we have. Well, it's not the only dragon-blooded creature, is it? Let's be honest. But again, expect. I mean, Mystic Third is definitely going to be higher than CR3. Maybe we do go Goblinoid then. What are the good goblins from Sandstorm called? Fuck me. Oh my god, that's gonna drive me crazy. I mean, we could just tap a Goblinoid just to check. We could check like a. In fact, it's they're medium, so it's not gonna be right. Surely, surely not. What else could we be looking at? What else? What are the? I mean, there's fire. There's a fire dwarf. Not the Azer, but an actual elemental dwarf. Or is it a frost dwarf? Is it a fire gnome and a frost dwarf? Fire gnome. Yeah, so maybe the frost dwarf? Oh, they're extra planar anyway. Oh, god damn it. Okay. They're extra planar and not even cold typed. It'd be. This is tricky. This could be. God, it could be something super obscure like Incarnum. Oh, hello, hi, Orange, whatever you prefer. We've got a tricksy one here, haven't we? We've got a very tricksy one. Did you get it? Subtype is a doozy. Elan, that's what you were trying to remember. Yeah, it turns out they're aberrations. Who knew? But I mainly just tap them for the psionic subtype, which is the bit that's confusing me. I mean, there's a outside chance the subtype is lawful or chaotic, but for a humanoid rather than an extra planar creature, I don't buy it. Not for a second. Realistically, I don't think we're looking at anything like incorporeal. Reptilian, maybe. Oh, what if it's a lizard folk variant? They actually do have some neutral variants, like the. Not the Dark Talon, Poison Dusk, maybe? CR3, though. Oh, Reptilian and something else. Well, that's interesting. That's very interesting. What could this something else be? Something else with reptilian? Is there... Again, dragon-blooded. I think kobolds might just have that in their own right, but it probably didn't come into force until Races of the Dragon. Kobold Draco Lexi? No. Ah, reptilian with something. I mean, if you ever need a good, easy go-to for Sonic, just hit an Illithid. You know, they'll tell you whether it's Sonic or not instantly. But obviously they are aberrational. If you want a Sonic humanoid, the blue, which is a type of goblin, is a pretty good go-to. Okay, reptilian, but not dragon blood. So man, this is interesting. Black Scales. Which book were the Black Scales in, and what was their whole deal? There's also, what if this is templated? Don't. There's a slim chance. Were the Dark Talon evil? I feel like they were, but I'm starting to wonder now. Also, where did the lizard folk barbarians and shit come from? They wouldn't have a subtype, would they? I can't see the Dark Talon having a subtype. Just don't see it. Because if they did, the subtype would be something you'd expect it to be evil. Man, it's got to be something lizard folk adjacent. Half dragons considered. Considered reptilian subtype. Oh, god damn it. Website. Come on now. Shared hosting for you folks. Resource limit is reached. Come on now. Don't make me have to go and log in and check. Hold that thought while I go see what's going on with stuff. Why are you on that image? Where's my standby screen? There we go. Come on, website. What are you playing at? Active, it's up. There's no obvious error. God knows. Call it a host problem. Let's try that again. What was I typing in? Oh my god, I've already forgotten what I was looking up. Half dragon, right? Really? Okay. I'm gonna have to complain to my host. Oh, of course they're dragon type. What an idiot. That didn't help me at all. That was a stupid guess. That was a stupid bloody guess. Two more to go. Man, What other reptilian races are there? Is there something that's both reptilian and... I mean, God, the additional subtype has to be aquatic, right? Then why do they not have any aquatic as their thing? I guess avoid this time of day. Man, it's not good enough. I pay for them to host a fucking website. You should be able to handle one person using it, you know? It annoys me. It annoys me no end. It's just laziness on their part in ensuring we have enough resources to run the site. Makes me wonder what I pay them for. Man, I'm drawing a blank on variant reptilian races here. It's got to be something from the Draconomicon. But what? What else is in the Draconomicon? Wondering if there was an actual dragon rot thing, but see, there's some half dragons, but we've already sort of eliminated that as an option. But it's got to be something along those lines. Dragonkin? What were the Dragonkin? I do vaguely remember them, like... They were basically like Dragonborn, but like more like a half-dragon version. They were sort of stocky wings. But I don't remember them having an additional subtype. It's not impossible. I suppose it's certainly worth a punt. The monstrous humanoids. Meh. But that's the Draconomicon ruled out as well. Isn't that from the Azure Bonds books? No idea. Yeah. I am proper stumped here. What other reptilians do I know of? I feel like we have to just try either the Black Scale or the Dark Talon. I think the Dark Talon is slightly more likely in terms of CR, but that doesn't tell us much. Damn it. Skarn Monk. Magic of it fucking was Incarnum. I said it could be something super fucking obscure like Incarnum. Ugh, that's a pain in the ass. Skarn Monk. Well, I mean that sucks. Let me grab the book and see what a Skarn looks like. Hold on. What is it? Incarnum 192. Yeah, Incarnum 192. What does a Skarn look like? Oh. There's no actual picture. So they must be from a different book. But they're like the Rilkins on page 12. Oh. I mean, Rilkins are mostly humanoid. Oh, Scarn. There they are. I mean, again, they're just basically... why are these even reptilian? They're just humans. Because they have spines. Oh, they have like a... Right. They have spines on their back and on the backs of their arms and legs. It's half-assed shit. Fine. I mean, if you want to play something lizard adjacent without going full scaly, I guess there you go. Scan appear human except for the 5 or 6 vertically aligned reptilian spines that project from the anterior of each forearm, posterior of each calf, and the upper back. Well, there you go. Who knew? Not me. Whoever used anything that was in Incarnum. Not me. Maybe I'll give it a go at some point. It's one of those things I always wanted to get round to and never really did. Because it's just, complicated. You did get it. Are you doing an alignment and that's what helped? Wow. Well, congratulations. That was super hard. I don't think I would have got that. I mean, did you just go for monk and pick a monk? Because that's not a bad strategy. Like going for job when you can't nail the actual race is not a terrible strategy at all. Hello. You picked an awful time. I'm literally just ending, although we'll be back. Let me check Discord. We'll be back in a few minutes, actually. We won't be gone for long. We're coming back to play some Solasta in about 2 minutes' time. I'm just going to wrap up so I can get this video snipped up and ready for YouTube. So if you want to see us play Solasta, come back in about 2 minutes. Bye-bye.